Hey, Brian from Garage Mahal. Today I have a Porsche Spyder RS. So I'll give you kind of an idea of the size of the box. So my grandson is going to love this, and I'm sure your children or grandchildren will be the same way. They'll absolutely love this thing. So let's open up, see what we get inside. All right, so let's open. Okay, so we get directions and some part of the car. You lock forward, phone. And I think I have it out this way. Okay. All right, so this is plastic. This thing is awesome. That is the seat with seatbelt. Looks like that is your charger, so we'll take that out. And pretty generous length cord. That is your steering wheel. How awesome that looks. Little control panel. A whole bunch of other little accessories in here. I think we'll keep them bagged up until we get to them. Got your hubcaps. This is awesome. We'll put those over there. You got your four wheels. Got your remote that comes with this. So pretty neat. And we got to put some batteries in that. Okay, so that is everything so far. Very cool. Okay, so your wheels, you have two different kinds. So this is your drive wheel, then that is your steer, so you can kind of see the difference in them. And it is a 17 millimeter nut that's going to be on each wheel. And let me come around and I'll do this side first. So you have the wheel nut that's on here already. So we're going to take that off. You do get a spare one just in case they've come off during transportation. Get that down. And then we're going to get that so it locks. You'll kind of feel it as it goes. And then we're going to put that nut on, and then we'll tighten it down. Okay, so we'll get that on just a little bit. And I'll get this drive wheel on this side. And same thing. And then the wheel. Another washer. And then we'll put that other nut on. Now, you need another 17-inch. All right, you need another 17 millimeter. So you can basically tighten this down on both sides. So otherwise it'll spin for you. And then you just basically tighten it down till it's snug. Okay, and you'll feel it basically kind of like bottom out when you're nice and and done. Okay, and then this front one. Washer. Then your front wheel. Push that through. And then same 17 millimeter, tighten that down. Okay, next we put the hubcaps on. So they do have kind of a little slot that these will go into. So just kind of like line that up. And then just give it a little bit of a press. And then there you go. And front one. And they line up pretty good, but sometimes they need a little bit of pressure. You have a selector button, which is down here. I'll give you another closer up view. See the little cover that's up. And you have a selection of manual or remote. So, depending on your child's age. Next, we're going to be putting the seat in. So obviously the seatbelt will come up and over like that. And then you'll feel two little holes in the back of the seat. And you kind of angle the seat down like this. And you'll feel it kind of go up and underneath. And then you have two locking pins here. Let me get my flathead screwdriver out. And then you are locking the seat down. So on those two screws, you'll kind of feel where they flatten out and go straight across, and that's in a locked position. Next, we're going to connect the steering wheel. So that's your orientation. And then this connector only goes in one way. Okay. And you'll feel that engage. And just make sure it clicks on both sides. You might need a little bit of pressure, and then that's locked in. Just double check, pull on it, make sure it's there. Okay. Then you have your Mach control panel. Goes in here, like so. Then you have your side mirrors. So you're going pretty easy. It's kind of like same thing. You push on them a little bit and you'll kind of hear them snap into place. Then your windshield fits like this, kind of like a little bit of an angle. And again, you'll feel it when it kind of snaps into place. Okay, there we go. And to dress it up, I forgot this piece. These are your brakes. So that goes in there like that. do get a little RS sticker, so you can put that in the center of each rim. Something cool that they have underneath is that you have these easy transport wheels that pop out. So if the car is without a battery or you're for easy transportation, so that basically goes down like that. So then you can lift the top up and roll it without having to drag the drive wheels. Very cool feature. Okay, so this is your remote. So basically, you want to open this compartment up. And that takes 2 AAA batteries. Okay, so we have the 2 AAA batteries. I'm just put that back in and tighten this back down. Now you have to match the code up. So basically what you're doing is you're holding the up and down arrows for 3 seconds. Turn the car on first. And then hold this down for 3 seconds.
Music mode.
And then once that light flickers, that means that you're matched. So now you're matched with the remote. Okay. Everything works good. Let me give you a brief inside view of the vehicle. Okay, so in here, that is where you plug your charger in. Right there. Then that is your remote or manual mode, depending on what you're looking for. And this is your startup, then your connection. So obviously it's not going to work plugged in. So basically that starts up. Then you have your volume control here. You have a connection jack, so you could hook up a, I guess a phone or whatever that takes this type of a jack for like music and everything else. You have a USB connection here as well. Then you have your music, your mode, story. So that has a bunch of different features. And so make sure you have this up. So that's the remote working. And then this will shut the lights off. And then this switch triggers the external lights. So very cool. All right, so let's let this charge up and we will be right back. Oh, and the door's open with this little latch here. And it has a little Spider RS. That's awesome. Okay, Brian and Ian from Garage Mahal. And what do you think? You like it so far? Let's turn it on. What do you think? You like it? All right, Brian and Ian from Garage Mahal. Thanks for watching and be safe out there.